Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, Amanda T, here on Create Your Future. I'm so grateful you're here. I have an amazing video for you today. Rejection is projection, and I intend that you all like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. We're also going to be going into a subscriber's question. There's some cat hair blowing around. I'm a little itchy. So anyways, we are going to answer that question in this video and then do a deep dive into why things might not be working in the 3D. So let's go into the question. It was on my last week's video about feelings and mental diet. And the subscriber basically asked, if I'm doing everything right, one, why am I having dreams of them rejecting me? And two, pretty much, why is nothing happening? Well, great question. Thank you so much. I'm going to say, without any coaching or knowing the history or anything, I am going to say, I will agree with you. Let's say you're doing everything right. Let's say you're doing everything correctly. Viewers at home, let's say you're doing things correctly. There was a time where I had an SP where I honestly was like, okay, I'm doing everything right. In fact, it's pretty easy. So where is the resistance coming from? And this is an exercise of visualization I created to find my block. So I intend that you all try this at home, and this is what we're going to do. So I closed my eyes, and I imagined me and my SP getting married. I was visualizing our wedding date. Now, here's the thing. We were not anywhere close to getting married. So that was part of the reason I picked it, because if that's the end goal, like if that's the end, it should still kind of feel right? So I'm in my visualization, and in my visualization, I'm in my dress and I'm going out there, and SP is there. And what's weird about the visualization is like, he was never like standing at the altar and things like that. He was kind of like around a group of friends, and they were kind of talking, and I get out there and SP's like, I can't marry you. What was really interesting was, one, the ego inherently, just reactively, this is why we always want to take a pause whenever something happens, because it will flare up without us even realizing, because this is just a visualization. It's not real. And I wanted it to answer my questions. But when I got upset, I instantly got mad. How could you reject me? But what was really interesting is the feeling that was underneath that, the real feeling that had been throughout the entire visualization, the tightness in my chest, is it right? Is it right? And at the end of the visualization, like when I opened my eyes, the relief, you guys. Not actual anger, not actual rejection. I was just rejected in my mind. Remember, I was trying to find the block. I was just rejected. They are not here. Remember, there's no one else. This is going to go, I have a video on detachment coming out, so I really want to talk about this more there and not here. But no one can make you feel anything. They're not really here. So when I did the visualization, obviously it's not him tapping in and saying, I don't want to be with you. He's not like in a moment of meditation or actually in a conversation with me at that particular moment saying, I'm rejecting you, I don't want to marry you, or whatever it was. That was all me. He was just reflecting what I felt deeper inside. Now, like I said, that was actually supposed to be more of the real feeling, because we were nowhere close to even making that sort of commitment to each other. And I was just poking around. I wanted to see what was bubbling underneath. Okay. I liked this person. I did want to build a steady foundation with this person. I would want things to go at that way, or eventually, maybe not marriage. I was never like hung up on marriage. Like, I don't have to be that way. And that might be part of it with the visualization and stuff like that. Maybe that person actually does want to get married a lot more than I do in the 3D world. But in my world of creating, since I am creating all of it, it is coming from within. So even if I want these things and I dance around and play with them in my mind, am I actually rejecting it simultaneously? Am I actually pushing it further away? Is it just fun? Is it just fun to think about this person and enjoy it? Or maybe you're really putting in the work and you're doing the scripting and things, but maybe there's some hurt underneath. Maybe there's some fear underneath. Maybe you're not telling the truth about what you actually want. Like me, there's times where I'll talk about getting married and it's like, yeah, I want to get married and stuff, but it's like, do I really? I don't really know. That's a topic for another day. It's not important. But my body is signaling me. It's telling me something. Now, if you go to my last week's video that your feelings have no awareness, this can get you in trouble. If you actually do truly want to get married, you truly want to be with this person, and there's just a block that maybe it was past hurt, past resentment, fears that you're just not good enough, in which case I would intend you do some coaching or look at some past videos to look at some advice and take a day and then start the next day with a whole new gusto. I really like to do that. I really like to stop what I'm doing if I'm feeling like I'm not making any movement. Stop that line of energy. Go back into myself, do something that makes me happy. I garden, I look up something historical, I call a friend. And then I go back to it with fresh eyes, so to speak. I've released anger or doubt, or I've done something that made me feel good. So then when I was, scripting or something for SP, then I could do it from an energy of I am good enough. And I was good enough, you guys. That SP, he actually deeply wanted, I'm about to sneeze, a relationship and a future with me. It was said, it was discussed in the 3D. But in my 5D, 4D, me internally, there was hesitation there. And that's what was creating the block. It is coming from within you. So I intend that all of you go into a visualization today and kind of feel yourself out, but pay attention to what you feel. Pay attention to what is really brewing underneath, Maybe you just need a little bit of a different manifestation visualization. Maybe like me, it wasn't so much about wedding so much as partnership. I feel more relaxed with that. My energy allows it in. It wants to receive that. Maybe there's been times where I have felt hurt by an SP. And so even though I'm trying to script and bring them in, there's that little bit of pain there. There's that little bit of limiting belief, that little bit of a wall. So I intend that this all makes sense. I intend that you all have a great time. Go ahead and book coaching, get in your visualizations and poke around in there. See what feels good. See what feels better and brings it to what you want. If nothing's happening, you're having dreams of this person rejecting you, you are rejecting you. There's something off. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day. And if you want more videos from me, Amanda T, just click on the blue feather. Bye-bye.